Hello, everybody. Let's have a great day. I'm Dale Pinkert. I'm your anchor here in FX Streets Live Analysis Room. We have a star guest today, Kathy Lien. Another star guest tomorrow, veteran. Veteran's very nervous about his interview. I wish everyone snaga. So Euro was not able to get down to this level. I don't know. I could see it going either way. But for those of you that are long gold, I know it looks good, but this is our first warning sign in gold, is that we're not confirming the high here. We didn't confirm this. Could be setting up some kind of 3 drive to a top. I'm not saying it can't accelerate from here, but if you notice the RSI, I think I'm showing my charts. No, I'm not. Let me show my charts, and you see what I'm talking about in the gold. So for the first time up here, we're not confirming the high. It's a little bit over 70, but it's beginning to diverge. Dollar, I could make a case for either happening. It's a slow grinding. It's neutral. Are we going to finally come out of here and break out? We're going to need 1290, 1300. I could just as easily see it test the bottom of the line. And the S&Ps are due for some kind of pullback. So S&Ps recovered a couple of days. So the dollar recovered a couple of days. S&Ps may find some pressure here if that's the case. Working the correlation, strong stocks, strong dollar, weak stocks, weak dollar. So those are my views. I'm strongly neutral Euro, at least for now. I don't believe the S&Ps have completed, but they've run quite a bit and they're due for a couple-day pullback. You really don't know until we start breaking these channel lines above or below. So I need all of your help today, guys, because I'll say the words, I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Carlos. My gambling buddy Khalid is in the house. Mauricio's here. Simon's here. Alien's here. So I have a lot of great eyes working with me today. So even though I'm confused, I'm pretty sure that by the end of the session, I'm going to have some ideas about what to do in here. Paul Volker's in the house. Hello, all. That's a new handle. Welcome, hello, all, to our community, the best community on the net. Welcome, hello, Al. I saw another one earlier. We have hello and hello, all. Oh, there's a new handle, DDFX Trader. Welcome, DD, to our family. Welcome, DD. So Veteran's going to be speaking with us tomorrow. He's got a big interview. If you want to be a star, do an interview on LAR. And you might become so famous you could afford to buy a car. Doug, how are you? John, what's happening? Hi, Abel. So what's everyone stalking, looking at today? Let's go to work. Good morning, my good friend, Abel. Paul's here. Simon, what are you up to? Doug, any shares in here? Khalid, what are you doing? It looked like crude was breaking out of that larger channel. Last time I looked at earlier in the morning, we're right here in the crude. Almost has the look of maybe we're going to get a little head and shoulders here in the crude. There's a neckline here. Maybe we pull back to 5.5. Everyone, welcome, DD. How'd you hear about us, DD? Hello, Fame. How do I sound today? Better? So Fame checked up with me on Skype, said I sounded sad yesterday. Was I sad? Veteran's got some arrows here. What's this, euro? It's a live trade. Oh, euro pound. Okay, nice triangle. Yeah, once we break this low, like it, Ved. I want to thank Veteran for his euro pound roadmap. Nice roadmap, Ved. Very nice roadmap. Yeah, it works, Zig. I want to thank Veteran for his roadmap on euro pound. Thank you, Veteran. So, Decadic, looks like we're forming some type of ascending triangle here on the WTI. We start getting through 47. You're talking 50 bucks. May pull it back one more time. Okay, we have a look on cable by Alien. So we're going to get to 54, only 52, huh? So we have a lot of grinding markets, you know, no major massive moves right now. Takes a lot of patience. So looks like 54 is out of the cards, isn't it? I mean, down here, I thought we'd rally back to 54. What's the time frame on this? 1 hour? Okay, 15 minutes. So that confirms what I'm saying about no massive moves. When you see guys like Alien starting to look at 15-minute charts instead of hourlies, that means there's not as much clarity. Thank you, Alien. Mean they have to go to shorter time frames to find trades. That's telling you that there's not a lot going on. If guys like Alien are moving down to 15 minutes rather than 4 hour and 1 hour. Am I reading you correctly, Alien? Thank you, Khalid. So we haven't broken the line yet on the crude. Right there. So this is actually a huge triangle. This would take us all, this is about a $12 triangle, $10 at least. It's going to measure 56. The width of the triangle looks to be $10, $12 from here to here. And if we're going to break out, you got a massive move about to happen here. I want to thank Alien and Khalid for their looks. See, so that's why you're doing that. Refresh it, Zig. Or you could go to the other one in the LAR room. This one's working fine for me today. Everyone thank Khalid and Alien for showing their work, and Veteran for showing his work, and Jax in here? So there's the crude. So the chat page is working fine for me here today. So if Alien's looking for an extension to 52, I just think the dollar still looks powerful to me. I just cannot get bearish a dollar yet. You know, you have things like crude rallying and gold rallying, but the dollar really isn't falling apart. Hello, Ali. Aussie yen, I still think is going to take out this area, head up towards near the breakdown. Still looking for 88, or here at least. A, B, C, back to 88, 89. I'm a big seller up there. Okay, Ziggy's having issues. Everyone else, is this chat room working okay for you today? Give me a Y if the chat in here is working fine. Hello, Ikius, AJ. Jax is in the house. Here's Veteran's Euro Pound look. Four-hour. Okay. I want to thank Veteran for his 4-hour Euro Pound look here. He's looking for pretty good trade, about 100 pips lower from where we are here before a big bounce. Thank you, Veteran. Good, Zig. I want to thank Ved. Here comes the Euro. Right in the middle of this triangle. I'll be asking Kathy Lien about her view with this sideways action in the Euro. So Ricardo shorted S&Ps yesterday, and I think he's got a little bit of a lead from where he did it yesterday. I'm still going to wait for 2040 in the S&Ps. So if the S&Ps fail from here, I'm sure the Euro is going to break out to the upside. Any view on gold, guys? I think this is the contrarian trade of the day. Aussie right back at retraces. $11.05. So we rallied 40 bucks. Why can't we pull back 16, maybe back to 11.30? Halfway back would be here, 11.25 in the gold. There's your contrarian trade of the day. Short side of gold. There's 5 bucks to make 15. If you want to wait for a down candle here on the hourly for a signal. And under 11.35, gold will have problems again. Under 11.30, you could get 11.20, 11.15. So gold bulls, I think you could wait for a pullback into this 11.25 to 11.15 range. Those are my calls. The next one's yours. What are you thinking, Pegasus? Paul Volcker? DD, as you can see, we share ideas through screenshots here. Alien looking for a short in the euro up there around 12.5. Yeah, that's a nice look. Very nice look. Yeah. This, I had a line that came in from here. This was the NFP. This was Sunday, Monday night, or Monday here. Everyone thank Alien for a potential trade at 12.5 in euro. Thank you, Alien. Nice look, buddy. Veteran's got a gold view. So we, everyone who's here, we thank our community members for sharing their work. Veteran thinks there might be a high in gold, but from a little higher levels here. $11.45-ish. 11.13, 4 hour. Thank you, Veteran. Everyone thank Veteran. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your work. Appreciate it. 11.50 in gold for Ali. Not that far away. Could do it today. You think it's Friday? Okay. Thank you, Ali. I just don't like the tone of the euro failing on 3 separate bullish attempts. So for those of you that didn't see it, here's my big picture in the euro. On the daily, here's the flash crash. It was a selling opportunity. Here's the Fed. It was a selling opportunity. Here's the NFP, shockingly weak. And here we are sitting here. I just think the tone of it's kind of ugly. And we're going to break down under this 111.5 level. We're not that far away. And my next support comes in at 109. But actually, when you look at this is how you could be very bearish the euro. It looks to me like a descending triangle. Here. Right here. Okay. So we break down, call it 111. And this is a 600-700 point formation. Let's call it 6. It's going to take you back to 104. 104. Hi, Luimo. Thank you, Peg. So you don't have to agree with me, but tell me you understand this descending triangle. This was about a 600 pip decline. This was a failure on the Fed, and so far we're not doing anything great after the week NFP, and we start taking out 111-ish. That's going to look pretty negative to me. So you don't have to agree with me. Just give me a Y if you get the analysis. After all, we are a live analysis room. So that's my view on Euro. Pegasus is looking for a rally to get short on the Euro, on the guppy up here, where 84.30-ish. Everyone thank Pegasus for his look on the guppy. We have some confluence up here between 84.30, 84.80. Thank you, Peg. Everyone thank Pegasus for his guppy look. Aussie. Either or, huh? Yeah. Well, October is supposed to be a great month according to Adam's seasonals. Thank you, veteran. Yeah. It's a short-term look at 71.5 by Alien. So we're getting some views on the Aussie here, around 71.5. We are in an up channel, but some confluence here at 150. Thank you, Alien. Hi, Ricardo. Nice look, guys. Nice work. Plenty of ideas. I see a new handle. Everyone welcome Hippo to the Lion's Den. Welcome, Hippo. Everyone welcome Hippopotamus to our community. Everyone doing all right? Yen's looking a little heavy here. How about a Lar welcome for Hippo? How'd you hear about us, Hippo? Yeah. So if you're interested in participating, get some screenshot software and show us your pictures. All right, partner? This community is not about me. It's not about you. It's about everyone. And it's our mission to build up and edify traders every day. So stand by. In about 45 minutes, we'll be speaking with Kathy Lien. Kathy's got a very good feel for markets. Looking forward to speaking to her. Welcome to the jungle. You're so emotional, Luimo. Everyone doing okay? I'm strongly neutral here today on FX Street. Okay. I'm strongly neutral. I have biases. How you doing, John? AJ, what's up? Okay. Luimo, how's it go with you? Here comes a pound. Pound showing more relative strength than the euro, at least right now. All right, man. Where are you from? Where do you trade from? I'd like to get a flavor of our audience today. Will everyone please text where they're trading from? Yeah, eat five, yeah. I prefer zebra burgers, not hippos. Not easier said than done, Luimo, right? Easier said than done. Now we do have two drives here, so I could see how Alien's thinking that the pound could go to 52.50. Here you go. This is how Alien comes up with that. We have drive one, we have drive two, and drive three would be up here. Okay, Ali, thank you. Okay, London, Ziggy's at the North Pole, getting ready for Christmas. Hippo's in London. Aliens in Tunisia. I'm in San Diego. Home of the San Diego Chargers. Who stink. So I could see 52.60 in the pound. Alien, you know, my three drive stuff. So the pound looks better to me than the euro, in my opinion. Pound is showing more relative strength than the euro. So my preferred long, if I was fading the dollar right here, would be in cable, based upon the way EG looks. We have a Canadian in here. So when EG looks negative to me, my preferred long, and this looks still negative to me, my preferred long is euro cable, and my preferred short is euro. Wemo in Mexico. What an international crowd. We're covering the globe in here. Ricardo's in Argentina. See this? See its relative weakness? We haven't taken out this candle high in euro, but in pound we have taken it out by a long shot. This probably lines up with Pegasus' view that we're going to be able to sell guppy higher. I think it was looking for about 84 in the guppy, 84.20 to 84.80. So cable's the one if you want to fade the dollar, and guppy preferred long over euro yen. Give me a Y if you get it. You may not trade euro pound, but I'm telling you that it's a very significant critical part of trade selection to get the direction right on euro pound, to know what your preferred longs and shorts are in cable and euro. Give me a Y if you guys have integrated that into your analysis. You have to have a handle on euro pound to know what the relative strength and weakness is going to be for your preferred longs and shorts in euro and cable. From Coach Dale. Okay, he's even looking for more here. Veterans looking for near 54. Okay. 38%. Thank you, veteran. Thanks, Vet. All right, I'll follow it. Oh. You have 12 now you have 13 followers on that. You got Forex Stop Hunter following you. Thank you, Rick. So Rick, Guppy did not break down Friday. We got a reversal. Where are you looking for shorts in the Guppy? Where are you looking for shorts in the Guppy? Yeah, here's the monthly breakdown. Good point. 72. So we close back in the channel, then you give it up. Otherwise, we're going to 60. Thank you, Rick. Everyone thank Ricardo, who nailed the short in the Aussie after the Fed left rates unchanged, up around 72.60. Helped me take advantage of that and make that call after the Fed did not raise rates a few weeks ago. Thank you, Rick. You kept me on track with your bearishness in Aussie into the Fed. So Rick is one of at least a couple handful of guys that keep me on track because I'm always looking for turning points. There's another pound look from Veteran, or is it the Guppy? Guppy? It's a pound. Okay, thank you, Bedrin. I think we'll have trouble at 260 first, though. 260 would be my first target for the 3 drive there. Thank you, Ved. Euro still struggling. Everyone doing all right? Thank you, Rick. So Rick agrees with Simon. We get through 183. So yeah, I don't know if you were here, Rick, but earlier Pegasus showed us a chart. He's looking for between 84.20, 84.80 for a potential short zone. That was from Simon, whose handle is Pegasus. That's what he shared. Yeah, you got a third drive up there, Ved, right here. See this? 1, 2, 3. Here's 1. Here's 2. This could be the third up there. And that was Alien's target. Alienovich drew my attention to it again. So thank Alien. What a great room. If you love LAR, give me a Y. Best community I've ever facilitated. There's my Y. Has anyone seen Armand or spoke to Armand lately? Hello, Tim. How are you? Ickius, how's it going? Paul, how are you? So I guess we're all kind of in the same camp that cable's acting good. Guppy might have some more upside left in it. So that could drag the euro higher, but the euro is going to follow it, not lead it. Give me a Y if you get it. The euro is going to follow the pound rather than lead it. Pound accelerating, euro dogging it. Pound accelerating, pushing new session highs, euro dogging it. Euro the dog. Pound the lion. Euro the dog. Lion, dog. Dog, lion. So we should get some kind of correction in the end too. But I still think we got 23 coming in the end. If I'm right about 2040, but we could pull back in the end to correct this. If you guys recall Friday, I said the yen could spike under this low and recover. Also, Adam said that too. Okay, good hunting, Wemo. So my view of not writing the dollar off after the NFP was a pretty good view. With the yen shaking out every long, and now acting okay. Still think we're going to make a move to clean out stops in the yen above this high. I think we're going above 122. Yeah, he's not in the room today, so I could get away with it. So everyone see my preferred scenario in the yen? That we're going to clean out stops. We got to get the buy stops here. We got to get the buy stops here. And we got to get the buy stops here. Above 122. So my view is that the bear, first they took out the bulls right here. Most people had stops here or here or here or here. So we took out the stops underneath, and now we're going to go for the stops above in the end, which means trading above 21 and eventually trading above 22. Give me a Y if you see it. You don't have to agree with me. You could be a big bear here. What's important is that you understand the analysis I have in the end, which was correct, that this was a shakeout. And just like the S&Ps reversed, the yen reversed. And I still think S&Ps have a shot to trade 2040 after a pullback. Still my view. So give me a Y if you're with me on that. Here's a look at the S&Ps. So Rick might have something here, but it's been my contention for a few weeks now that we weren't going to take out the flash crash low, and we didn't. And I was thinking this was A, B, C for A, and that we'd put in a higher low for B, which we did. And if there's a quality, it's going to take it above the Fed, leaving rates unchanged high, maybe in the next couple of weeks up towards 2030, 2040, which ties in with the yen being able to trade above 121 and 122. You don't have to agree with me. Just give me a Y if you understand the correlation and the analysis between US dollar yen and risk on in the S&Ps. Give me a Y if you get it. There's my Y. I understand my own analysis. Anyone else? Also on Friday, what's wrong? I was talking about not writing off the dollar. Although it looks kind of heavy here today. Until we take out 94.5. For there to be an acceleration in the dollar, we still have to take out 97, which today is making it look a little less likely. I know Ali is looking for 89. I'm not sure yet. So those are my thoughts. Veteran bought the guppy. It's looking for 83, I believe you said. 84.30. All right, well, that's exactly what Pegasus was saying. So that's where Pegasus wants to short it. Thank you, veteran. Everyone thank veteran. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. You guys could continue to collaborate. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Can you guys live without me for 5 minutes? Give me a Y if you can handle it. Okay. Back in 5. Okay, I'm back. So you guys can live without me? I'm back. Everyone doing okay? So the euro is being dragged up by the pound. Aussie yen still looks good. I think Aussie yen could get back to 88 to 89 in the coming days. Almost at Ali's target at 1150 in the gold. Nice call, Ali. I don't know if we're diverging anymore. So now 1150-ish. Crude's breaking out. Crude's about to make new highs. Everyone doing all right? We'll have Kathy here in about 25 minutes. There's a look on the S&Ps by Rick. Yeah. Nice look, Rick. I actually think we're going here, but we may fail from here. Yeah, put something on. Everyone thank Ricardo. Thank you, Rick. Great look at different resistance zones in the S&Ps. Yeah. Everyone thank Rick for his different resistance zones in the S&Ps. Here comes crude. We're about 20 minutes away from Kathy Lien. Wow. Everyone doing okay? So Rick, I went with you and bought a couple of bought some TVIX, even though I think that the VIX might have 16 in it. Put my toe back in the water. Everyone doing all right? Give me a Y if you're doing okay. Some crude's busting out. CAD still under pressure. Thank you guys for all your great contributions today. Appreciate it. I'm really proud to lead this community. I want to thank everyone for their loyalty and coming back here day after day to share your hard-earned work and skills in the market with everyone. Pound still leading the show. Goes the yen. Canada under pressure. Aussie yen still acting good. This was Friday in Aussie yen. That was a pretty good buy right here. Still think we're going to take this high out and head up towards 88. Back to the major breakdown in Aussie yen. This was your breakdown at 89. Maybe that's where we're going, up here. Everyone see this? This was a major breakdown at 89 in Aussie yen. We may try it again here. Pound still leading the way. Euro pound under pressure. 15 minutes till Kathy Lien. Yeah, Kathy Lien FX, I believe, is her Twitter handle. Kathy Lien FX, it is. Thank you, Rick. Rick's going to share his guppy look here. Yeah. Thank you, man. Another great work of art by Ricardo Picasso. Nice triangle comes in here. Everyone thank Rick for his artwork on the guppy. Big triangle. Thank you very much, Rick. Is that on a stop? Lee's. Thank you, Rick. Ali's going to take a shot at the short side of crude up here. Oh, it's a buck higher. At 835, that would be above this high here. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, guys. Okay, Ziggy, take care, buddy. Enjoy the fall. Go carve a pumpkin for me. Go carve a pumpkin for me. Thank you, Zig. Okay, Bed, thanks. Great analysis, Rick. Everyone doing okay? Give me a Y if you're all right. How are you, Doug? AJ, DD? Jax, you're quiet today. Maybe you're sleeping. Paul Volker's quiet. Tim, how are you? Ickius, you're quiet. Hello. Everyone doing all right? Happy birthday to Lar. Happy birthday to Lar. Happy birthday to Lar. Happy birthday today. Lara's 2.5 years old. Lara's 2.5 years old. Lara's two and a half years old. Happy birthday, 2.5-year-old Lar. It's our 2.5-year birthday. Happy birthday, Larians. Happy birthday. Here comes the hero. Happy birthday. Here comes the euro for you, Ali. Cable's still leading it. Should get a pullback in yen now. Maybe a bounce in Canada. Canada diverging on the 1 hour here. Euro yen confirmed high. Looks like we should have another high in euro yen. I don't know if it's really our birthday. Pound Kiwi trying to grind something out. Gold pressing new highs. It's that one. Everyone doing okay? New high in gold. Here comes the euro being led by the pound. Golds are having another good day. Yes, Doug. Do you have screenshot software? Hi, Jack. How are you? Are you Jack? Are you Jack from Australia? If so, welcome back. If not, welcome to LAR, Jack. Yeah. So if you have screenshot, anyone want to help Doug for sharing a screenshot? Alien, you want to give him directions? Okay. 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 Well, then you just paste it in here. You take a screenshot and paste it. Everyone doing okay? Okay, Jack. Well, welcome. Thank you, Alien. Thank you, Rick. What do you got, Rick? Yeah, it's still a bear flag, but it could go to 18 and a half. You got triangles within triangles. That's why I'm bearish, Rick. Very nice look in the euro. Hello, everyone. I'm Dale Pinker. If you're viewing this chart right now on the Euro USD, this is how we communicate in our community. Ricardo sharing his look. So you could see that we have an up channel. We also have a little triangle in here that comes in around the 111.40 level. Next support would be 109.50 with 108 being major. All I could say about the euro lately is that every potentially bullish event has not manifested into a bull move. This was a flash crash in the S&Ps. Euro failed. Here was when everyone was looking for the Fed to hike rates and they didn't, which should have been bullish. It failed. And then we had a very negative NFP number on Friday, and so far the market has failed. For confirmation, you needed to take out 1140 in my work. So I just want to show everyone who's watching us right now, hearing my voice, that this is how we communicate in our community. It's a great place for, it's a very good place for intelligence gathering. You can see the texting. Here again, we have another triangle in the guppy. So this was another screenshot shared by Ricardo. Ricardo's a very solid contributor. Alien is, Veteran is. We have lots of traders and technical traders sharing their ideas here every day. So you could come into our community without one idea, and within a fairly short period of time, have too many ideas. So just to give you an idea of how this mastermind community works, we do it with charts, we do it with pictures, we do it through text, and I'm honored to facilitate this community in my extremely accurate and humble opinion. I believe it's the best on the net. We do offer refunds. I wire them out immediately. I'm talking to you live from San Diego, so we're just waiting for Kathy to join us, as my producer is sending the link to Kathy right now. Looking forward to talking to Kathy Lien. Invite everyone to come into LAR and share their work, ask questions, have different viewpoints to confirm what you're seeing in the market or reconsider what you're thinking about doing in the market. One of the best platforms I've ever facilitated. So stand by. Kathy should be with us pretty soon. And really looking forward to talking to a rock star in the FX arena, and that's Kathy Lien. So stand by for Kathy. Should be with us momentarily. Who follows Kathy and Boris's work? Boris Schlossberg, Kathy Lien, they're a team. 1 + 1 = 11. I always enjoy hearing Boris's commentary on CNBC. I think he's got a very good mind. S&P is fading a little bit. I'm just probing some bearish positions in the S&Ps, although I think the S&Ps have a shot for heading up towards 2040. Beginning to put my toe in the water buying TVIX here. Volatility has been under pressure. VIX trading under 20. Think it could go to maybe 16. So beginning to scale into long VIX positions here with ETFs. Stand by for Kathy Lien. The pound's been leading the way in dollar weakness today, while exceeding the early morning high, while the euro has been taking its time, finally doing it. One of our members was looking for a short around the 112.5 level. So we're almost there, Alien, at 112.50 as the dollar weakens, with the S&Ps possibly ready to pull back. Strong stocks, strong dollar, weak stocks, weak dollar. Standing by for Kathy Lien. Looking for 52.60 on pound dollar would take us to a third drive formation. That was early morning targets in the pound, discussed and confirmed by several people's outlooks, which could take the guppy back towards 83.80, 84. Canada was something, if you were in our room, we got bearish up here. Now looking for some kind of fib retraces in Canada, possibly back towards 33 in the coming days. A lot of people turning very bullish on Aussie. Ricardo reminded us that the Aussie really needs to close back over a monthly line over 72 for that to take place. To me, this could be a possible failing rally here in the Aussie up around 71.5. And there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me? Hello, Kathy. I'm not sure Kathy could hear me, Mauricio. Can you guys hear me? There we go. Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me? Hello, Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today, Kathy.
No problem. I'm just getting my microphone set up.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on a very long-term, in fact, eternal trade that happened to you over the last month or so, and that's welcoming a potential new FX trader to your family.
Oh, thank you so much.
Boy or girl, Kathy?
Well, he's a boy, but actually he just turned 1 a month ago. So I had him, in 20.
Oh, okay. I think I was talking to Boris, and he was saying that was going on. I guess I got my time, but is he already using candlesticks, or is he still...
Well, I know that he loves to stare at the Forex rates and see, all the movement, but I don't think he really knows what he's looking at.
Okay, well, that is one of your best long-term trades, obviously, and and definitely it's going to be a long and winding road raising a child. Let's get to something that's been kind of dull, Kathy. This range-bound euro, kind of bound between 110, 114, and everything that should have been a bullish event in the euro failed. First, the flash crash at 117 was a selling opportunity. Then the Fed didn't tighten, euro rallied, it was a selling opportunity. And even last Friday, with much weaker than expected NFP, the euro gave back most of its gains. What are you seeing in here?
Well, Dale, if you don't mind me asking before we get started, is this room already opened up to the audience, or is it just you
Yes.
right now?
It's us, and we're live on the home page.
Okay, fabulous. So yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, you're stuck in a range, and basically, it's stuck in a range because you've got this, kind of huge type of monetary policy divergence that is not diverging as quickly as everyone had hoped. I mean, basically, the Fed's expected to raise interest rates, but data suggesting that it wouldn't happen so soon. The ECB is expected to. The ECB could potentially increase QE, but data's been kind of mixed. And I think the real opportunity, there's quite a bit of opportunity here, and I think the real opportunity right now is to play the range. I mean, basically the 110.75, 114 ish levels. We've got our orders to sell around 113, between the 113.50 to 114.25 range. So I think we're going to get more clarity as the time progresses. If you take a really big step back, I think ultimately all of these troubles in the eurozone is going to fade if the euro remains kind of weak. And right now it's weak, but it's not excessively weak. I mean, excessively weak would be around 108, 109 or so, and that would be quite stimulative for the economy. But I think it's going to get there. I think the euro dollar is probably going to get back to 110 as the Federal Reserve begins this kind of tightening cycle. So even though
is it off the table for the year after Friday, or still some Fed governors talking October or December?
I think December is very much still on the table. I think the conviction. I mean, obviously they're not going to be able to raise interest rates without the report that we get for NFPs in November and December showing a significant improvement. But I wouldn't rule it out. And you can tell from the price action in dollar yen in general and the dollar and the U.S. Treasury yields that investors aren't ruling out the 2015 hike. And neither am I. I mean, I think the rhetoric's been quite strong around some sort of tightening this year. But the bottom line is that I think you want to sell the euro dollar on rallies rather than buying it on dips at this stage. And
Okay.
we've got a nice little bounce today. We may have a further bounce. We should have a further bounce up towards 113, 114, and that's where we've got our orders laid out. And so if you take a step back, I think that while the focus right now should be trading the range with the orders to lay out to sell the range, but in general, though, I think it's more consolidation until December.
Uh, Regardless of data points for the Fed, is it possible, because she mentioned it, that Janet is waiting for the Chinese stock market to recover? Because she talked about systemic risk, and that's one of the reasons why she didn't go. So if we get some strength in the Shanghai into year end, that would give her more comfort to move, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think Fed policymakers have made it clear that it's not just one data point that they look at, and I think the stability of Chinese markets is something that's very, very important. In addition, of course, to the labor market numbers, and also the equity market is quite important. So in the U.S., so I think they're watching all of this stuff, and it's not just going to be one. It's not as if the Federal Reserve lives in a vacuum. It's not just going to be one data point, which is labor market numbers that they're watching for the U.S. They've got to take a global view. Chinese stocks right now have stabilized a little bit, and so I think it's helping. It's not as if they need to see a dramatic recovery in Chinese stocks. I think they just don't want to see a more significant decline.
Okay, and recently everyone wrote off commodities before we've had this real nice rally. Crude's threatening a breakout out of a triangle that could measure 50, 52. Gold's had a real nice rally, so commodity markets coming back. Is that a tell for you in commodity currencies? Like Canada finally corrected to the downside, and we're getting bounces in Aussie. To me, I think, and to our community, Aussie needs to close over 72 to give us kind of a green light that there's something in Aussie to the upside.
Well, the funny thing is that I was running late on this call because I was just laying out my orders to buy dollar CAD after the weak IBPMI and trade balance numbers that we had this morning. I know you asked about Aussie first. I'm going to get to that, but we just did lay out our orders to buy dollar CAD. I think we traded the decline in dollar CAD. We have been looking for that initial pop above 134 to lose momentum, so we caught that move. Now we want to catch the move on the upside in dollar CAD. I think 130 is about the extent that we'll see any decline in dollar CAD in this move because data has been quite terrible. So while yes, commodity prices have stabilized a little bit, we're not going to see a significant recovery in commodity prices because commodity prices are bouncing as a result of U.S. dollar kind of correcting. And I think, I'm still a believer that the dollar is going to rise going into the Fed rate hike. And I think between that long-term perspective as well as the very short-term, near-term disappointments in Canadian data, I think that we're going to have a turn opportunity in dollar CAD. Now,
all right. Do you think it's going to be a failing rally, Kathy? We faded from 34.5 to about 30.5, so we've had a 400 pip decline. Are you looking for new highs in Canada? Because before this correction, there were people talking 140 Canada.
No, I'm not looking for new highs in dollar CAD. I'm looking for a move back up to 133-ish, which 200 pips is more than sufficient for a decent trade, even whether it's short term or a swing trade.
We're kindred spirits on that one, Kathy. Can I switch gears to cable? Is that
well? Do you want to talk about
identical?
Aussie? Do you want to talk?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So Aussie, obviously Aussie's the best performing currency that we had today, and there's this. It looks, your chart's a little zoomed out than mine right now, but there's a pretty clear double bottom there in Aussie dollar, and you're absolutely right. 72, a close. It's not a break above 72. It's a close above 72 that we're watching for right now as a move higher. Now, the question is, am I going to buy that move, or am I going to fade that move? The way I trade is I take a longer term view on kind of where I think things are going, how various economies are performing, and I use my technicals to help me uh, identify entries and exits for my trade. So you're absolutely right. 72 is a pretty big focus, and I think I may dip my toes in there to see if we can fade the 72 move. But I think I'm much more inclined to trade short Aussies around the 72, 75, 73.50 area than to buy a break of 72. Because I see the break of 72, technically it looks pretty good, but our trades are always a fusion of fundamentals and technicals. I mean, that's how we've maintained our 80% accuracy rate on our big trades, and so
that's an excellent hit rate, Kathy.
Yeah, so
Congratulations on them.
So the fundamentals is needs to be aligned, and while in the short term, commodity prices have rebounded, I think in the broader scheme of things, I'd rather sell Aussies around 73-ish, 72, 75, 73-ish.
Okay, so that's a nice look. When you talked about stock indexes being important, we had that distribution top, and 1830 or so was a double bottom. Do you use that as your risk on, risk off parameter, and do you think that the correction in S&Ps has completed, or do you think that those August lows of 1830, which were about the same as last year's lows in October, have to be violated before we have a better rally in S&Ps?
Okay, so same story, where our trading style is always a fusion of fundamentals and technicals. So, and predominantly, it's a fundamental view, and technicals are only used as a secondary confirmation and as a tool for entry and exit. So, while it may be tremendously tempting to trade this double bottom in the S&P, and I do think that technically if it close above 2,000, it's kind of clear sailing up to 2060, 2080. That's not our trade. We believe that tightening, when it happens, is going to be pretty bearish for stocks, and I think that we're still going to get that that move by the central bank. So once again, we'll be looking to fade the stock market rally rather than to buy into it.
Okay, does that mean that you'd be looking to short the yen? And my view is that we took out all the longs in the yen on Friday with that spike, and now they're going to go for buy stops above 121. Maybe there's 123 in the yen coming. If we get to that 2040, 2050 level in the S&Ps that you were talking about, risk on, might be enough to knock out all the bears in U.S. dollar yen.
Are you saying, am I looking to sell the yen and buy dollars?
I'm saying that I think that the yen is going to continue up to clean out the bears over 121 before there's a better sale in the yen.
Okay, so right now we're long dollar yen.
Okay.
We're long dollar yen from a lower level, and we're looking to we're trading this range of 119-ish, 121.75. We'll be out of our trade before it gets up to 121.75. Okay. So that's the way we're positioned. We don't think there's enough out there right now, even though I'm bullish dollars, for a break up to 122, 123, 124. But the way we fuse our fundamentals with technicals is that we're still going with the monetary policy divergence theme, and we picked it up, on that dip in dollar yen last week, and we're looking to sell at the top of the range.
Okay, appreciate that view.
And getting back in lower once again to the long side.
Okay, appreciate that view. Cable, anything on cable? Is it kind of a mirror image with vacillating relative strength against the euro that If you're bearish euro, are you bearish the pound, looking for shorts in the pound, maybe up around the 54 range?
No, we're actually long pound dollar right now. We're
Right.
long below 152.
Okay.
And one of the main now this was a tricky one because this one wasn't is more of a shorter term fundamental play, and but this was motivated by two things. The first is we anticipated a bottom in the pound dollar. We're nowhere enough profit for us to take off the trade, even though it's showing a bottom right now. But most importantly, if you take a look at the pound dollar as you see in your chart right now, when pound dollar turns after a long stretch of weakness or strength, and we had that 9-day decline,
Right.
9 days that passed without a recovery in pound dollar, when it
Right.
turns, like you saw in mid-September, like you saw in late August, like you saw in the beginning of July, and also the end of June in your chart, you will see that that turn oftentimes is a minimum of 200, an average of 400, maybe even 600 pips in magnitude. So
Okay.
we're playing that turn. We're playing that turn with the thesis that that maybe the U.S. dollar after the NFPs have a little bit of a correction. We're not going to be greedy with this because it's not a perfect fundamental view, but I think this technical structure, along with the near-term fundamentals, is something that will at least allow us to get an opportunity to take this trade off around the 153-ish, between 153 and 154.
Okay, so that is the range. But your preferred short with the dollar coming off would be with your resting orders in euro, and just taking profits in cable up there on that retrace.
Yeah, exactly. We've got resting orders out there to sell euros. We're long the pound dollar right now. We're long dollar yen right now. We've got just to put our orders to go long dollar CAD. So
Right.
That's basically the way we're positioned. I'm giving
Okay, well,
you what we're trading right now.
Okay, well, you've really covered the board. Anything you want to wrap it with or show your website? I always enjoy your work. I follow you on Twitter, Kathy, and I also enjoy Boris on CNBC. You guys are an example of 1 + 1 = 11.
Oh, thank you so
You
much.
guys are a great team.
Yeah.
Very good team.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I don't know if you mind pulling on your screen because I think it would be a little bit more efficient. Just bkforex.com. If you don't mind doing that. That's our website. Click on Join Today, and that's where you'll see our track record and the trades that we've taken.
All right, my producer Mauricio Carrillo is putting your website link up right now. Kathy, thank you so much. It was great talking to you. Let's not let as much time pass because you gave me some clarity on some of my ideas. It was very enjoyable collaborating with you and talking FX with you, Kathy.
All right, thank you so much, Dale.
All right, good hunting, my friend. My trading warrior sister, good hunting.
Have a good day. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Kathy Lien at Kathy Lien FX, and Mauricio has posted their website. I encourage people to check out their work. I know Kathy helped me today, and I know she helped you. Okay, how's everyone doing today? That was a very good interview. We got a lot of looks, a lot of ideas from Kathy. She confirmed some of the things I was talking about. There's Kathy's website. I'm sorry, Rick, I didn't see the question. I'm sorry, I didn't see the question. But I would just guess, based upon her view in yen and based upon her take profits in 53, 54, and based upon her belief that it's going to be bearish SPX, that we have some of the areas identified up around that 54 level at your triangle. Just my guess. Give me a Y if you enjoyed listening to Kathy Lien. I know I did. Here's my Y. So, and looks to me like she's looking for an ABC in Aussie that could take us to 73.5, 74. and that would line up with an Aussie yen short coming up around the 88 to 89 level in Aussie yen. Another A, B, C. Yes, Kathy's great. And she's looking 113, 114. So that implies a breakout out of this triangle in Euro USD. And still think we have 52.60 left in cable. She doesn't think the end's going to break through the range at 21.70. I think it will. And I pointed out this divergence in Canada. She's looking for a rally to 33. I concur with that. So I hope what you guys appreciate when I do interviews with experts is I hope I'm asking the questions that you would ask. When Mauricio and I were talking about this idea of interviewing guests in our community, I said this to Mauricio: who better to ask the questions than someone who has been asked the questions? So I hope my questions are pointed so we get the most out of every interview, that we get some decent areas for us to pay attention to. And Rob Kane has a look for us. Here's some Kane lines for everybody. Thank you, Rob. Bullish above 1260. All we did was pull back to the neutral zone. Everyone thank Rob for his look. We don't get bearish until we're under 1040. Everyone thank Rob Kane. For his look on Euro USD 4-hour chart. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Paul. Take it easy, Alien. Thanks for your work today. Everyone thank Alien for sharing all his views. He said earlier in the day he liked the pound at 2.5. We're on our way. We're almost there. 50 pips away. He thought we'd see 1250 in the euro. We got there. So very nice calls by Alien again today. Everyone thank Alien. Hope your back is doing better, partner. Feel better, my trading warrior brother. Lar would not be the same without you. Thank you, Alien. So we're getting this pullback in the S&Ps. Everyone doing okay? You know, I really enjoy it, Luimo. So if you love doing something, to me, it's fun. It's not work, it's fun. So really enjoy it and really enjoy meeting different people, not only well-known traders like Kathy. So I look for some diamonds in the rough on Twitter to bring in. And I'm sure everyone's looking forward to my interview with our fairly new member, Veteran, tomorrow. So dollar coming off, S&P's coming off. Yen trying to come off. Is gold still exploding? WTI. We're about to make new highs. We're getting closer to Ali's sell at 48.35. And gold is still smoking up towards Ali's target of 1150. Oh, good. So the exercises helped, didn't they? They helped, didn't they? I healed you. Did I heal you, buddy? I healed an alien. I'm better than any doctor on planet Earth because I healed Alien Ovecho. He was sitting too long. Broadening top. Yeah, I've seen that look. You want to share it, Zavi? That implies new highs. Everyone welcome Zavi to our community. If you could show us a chart, I'd like to see what you're looking at. Does that imply 2200? Let's see what you got. Anyone know what Zavi's talking about? I'm going to call you Avi. Get the X out of there. Everyone welcome Zavi. Do you have screenshot software? Because that's how we share our views here. Feel free. This community is not about me. I don't walk on water. I'm just like you. And the community is not about you or any other individual. It's about everyone. So the best way for us to communicate, like a broadening wedge in the S&P, would be to show the chart. Anyone have some screenshot software to share with Avi? If so, please post it. What do you have, Doug? Thank you, Doug. Is this the S&P? I'm not sure what the chart is. Excuse my ignorance. I don't know what it is. Can you tell me what it is? Hey, Doug, what is it? Can you text me what it is? Is this the Aussie yen? So, Doug, I'm not sure. Thank you, Rob. No. What is the market that you're showing? What is the market? Not the screenshot software. What is this a chart of? That's the US dollar? Okay. All right. Thank you, Doug. Everyone thank Doug for his Dixie look. Got it. So are you bearish? Okay, thank you, Doug. Alien hijacks. Gold still flying. Got to Ali's target. Okay. Everyone doing okay? Give me a Y if you're doing all right. Everyone have a decent session. So it's Mauricio and my mission to build up and edify traders every day. Who thinks we accomplished our mission again today? I do. That link didn't work. There's something missing on that, Zavi. Something missing on that link. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Appreciate the effort. I do know what megaphones look like. So my guess is that there's a megaphone top that's going to come in around 2200 on the upside. Implies new highs in the S&Ps. Correct? Just a guess. So we have any Annies here? MC's here, Val's here. Hi, Val. Jack's here. Welcome, Jack. Ivan's here. Hello, Ivan. We have a nice full room. There's the gold. Gold shares are still marching to the upside. We're getting ready to challenge this 1155 level. Probably going above it. Maybe going to 1180, huh? Let's see. You could use a song. Here comes the euro. It's going to break this trend line. Looks like it wants to get through here. You were looking to sell it at 835, right? Chris Baxter, welcome to LAR. Welcome, Chris. Go ahead and do it, Jack. We appreciate everything people share in here. You're looking for new highs, 2200. You're welcome, Chris. Everyone welcome Chris to our community. Yeah, she did. There is some divergence here. So here's Jack's screen. So he uses all these different time frames on the euro. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, an hour to confirm direction. I like that. Multiple time frames for your trading. Great idea, Jack. I like that you wait for confirmation of all time frames to go or to stay. Thank you, Jack. Everyone thank Jack for sharing his multiple time frame look in euro. Okay. There's Rick's look that Canada may not be ready. Getting ready to crack a trend line here. More significant support at 28. Thank you, Ricardo. Okay. So I'm going to do a wrap up here. So starting off with Euro USD, looks like the dollar is going to take a little hit for a while as the S&Ps pull back. Pound leading the way. We talked about 52.60 being a magnet for the pound. Looks like it's headed that way. US dollar yen may correct during this pullback in the S&Ps. Euro pound looks like it's going to make another run, possibly at the highs. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. I think it'll be a great shorting opportunity, but maybe we have a move for a third drive in Euro pound that could take us to 75, which was a level that Lydia was looking for. So I'd cover my short Euro pound positions looking for 75. And that's going to be a wrap for me. Want to thank everyone for their great contributions today and welcome all the new handles to our community. Thank you, Jack, for sharing your look. Abel, thank you for all your input. Simon, thank you. Pegasus, thank you for your look, and the guppy was accurate. Ricardo, 128, thank you, veteran. Ricardo, thank you for all of your charts today. Ali, for your numbers. Wilimo, for your enthusiasm. Chris, welcome to LAR. Zabi, maybe you could get that, show us that megaphone broadening top formation tomorrow. Annie, thanks for dropping in. John, thank you. Doug, welcome to our community. AJ, DDFX Trader, welcome to LAR. Jax, thanks for all your screenshots. Fame, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hello, thank you. MC, thank you. Val, have a good day. I believe I'll be speaking to you Thursday. Mauricio, have a good day. Ikius, Khalid, thank you for your look and crude. You've been on top of this move all the way. Ivan, Abel, Paul Volker. Thank you, everyone, for your contributions today. Appreciate collaborating with you guys every day. You guys keep me straight in the market. I want to thank Kathy Lien for joining us today and giving us some important, significant areas and biases to pay attention to in the days and weeks ahead. And remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. I count this community and each and every one of you as one. I want to thank our sponsor, FX Pro. If you're a non-US resident and Laura is helping you out in what you're trying to accomplish as a trader, the way to say thank you is to establish an account with FX Pro. And I'll be seeing everyone tomorrow. Good hunting the rest of the day. Ciao. Arrivederci. See you, Rob. See you, Jack, Paul, Rob, everyone, Ricardo. See you guys tomorrow. Good hunting the rest of the day. Glad you enjoyed.